Invisible on ABC 7 News, brought to you by Street Auto Group. Our community matters.
No matter how large or small a city may be, one sad constant is the problem of homelessness, and the Panhandle is no exception. And that's why ABC 7 is kicking off a year-long project tonight. We call it Invisible.
When you hear someone in the media mention the word homelessness, we know the images that come to mind. Someone sleeping under a bridge, a family living out of their car. Well, how about a family drowning in medical debt and close to losing their home? A newly divorced mother now contemplating how to care for her family with limited job skills. Perhaps she was trapped in a violent relationship and now has to deal with the trauma that created in both her and her children.
That child needs counseling and needs support, or they could go down that same path as mom. And that's what we as a community need to try to break. We have to break it with that child.
A veteran who is unable to deal with the horrors he has seen.
You know, I've been out of Vietnam over 50 years, and there's certain sounds and certain smells, and I'm there again. I mean, Tet Offensive's going full blast, and I'm in Phu Bai, and I'm there.
An ex-convict who wants a fresh start, if only he was allowed one.
This is not a simple or one-dimensional issue, and the solutions may or may not work for everyone. We also know how predictable and sometimes even shallow the discussions about the issue can be.
It's easy to generate public concern about mistreated or abandoned pets, but for some reason that same concern is harder to find for our neighbors in the Panhandle who are adrift and in need.
Some people, yeah, they look down upon you, that you're just, you know, street trash or whatever, but there's also people that will help you in ways, you know, even if it's asking if you want to go and do some work at their house or something for a day, or do something.
ABC 7 decided it was time to look at all aspects of this crucial subject and give them the time and thoughtfulness they deserve. So tonight, we embark on a year-long voyage, one we hope you will take with us. We call it Invisible.
We plan to look at the people themselves and those who are trying to help. Along the way, we'll turn the camera on ourselves and our attitudes toward our brothers and sisters who have fallen on hard times.
We're focused on working with people who are really vulnerable, have complex needs, have been homeless for many years, and our goal is to get them off the streets or out of the shelters, place them into housing with really intensive support.
It's easy to dismiss them, to assume they brought this on themselves through some character flaw. They drink too much or are addicted to drugs, and certainly sometimes that's true. But too often people have simply been tossed around in a sea of bad fortune. War, the economy, health issues, family violence, all can impact anyone's life, and for most of us, the old phrase, "There but for the grace of God go I," may apply.
Now, in the coming year, we will devote a story each week to this, and we think if we do our jobs well, we will all come out on the other end with a little more understanding of what many of our neighbors are going through, because far too often they become part of the background. They're ignored. They're invisible.